His Excellency, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, honorable ministers, distinguished colleagues, valued stakeholders, it's my pleasure to be here this morning with you. The UN Food System dialogues are intended to be broadly inclusive, and this is because the management of food systems and the fate of food systems are everyone's concern. What do we need from our food systems? We need the production of food of adequate quantity and quality to enable health and well-being of growing populations. We need systems of production that are sustainable and do not compromise the ability of future generations to meet their needs. We need food systems that generate opportunities for wealth creation in a way that reduces growing inequalities. There are major signs of dysfunction that are evident in food systems in the Caribbean. We have an aging farming population, as youth do not see farming as a viable means of a satisfying livelihood. We have a growing problem of obesity with spiraling social and economic cost. The cost of healthy diets in the Caribbean put them out of the reach of the poor and the vulnerable. We have unsustainable levels of food imports that also render us vulnerable to supply chain disruption. In the Caribbean, oceans account for over 75% of the territorial space. There are problems with overexploitation of fisheries and IUU fishing. The invasion of macro and microalgae are very tangible signs of the changing ocean environments. We have seawater incursion affecting water resources on land and water runoff from land affecting ocean health. We are all now very much aware of the fragility of ecosystems and the interdependence of human health, animal health, and the environment, the basis of the One Health paradigm. Approaches to promoting sustainable and productive food systems will require careful cross-sectoral analysis and planning, and it will require whole of society awareness and engagement. The UN Food Systems Summit aims at achieving commitment by governments and other stakeholders to make policies and investments that enable the transformation of food systems. The Caribbean is already demonstrating this commitment. We have a ministerial task force already guiding this transformation. A CARICOM head of state is co-chair of the One Health Global Leadership Group on antimicrobial resistance. The countries of the Caribbean cannot, as determined and as resourceful as we are, confront the issue of food system transformation alone. Support is needed from the international community. Agriculture is a very big part of food systems, and FAO is committed to working with countries in the region in building sustainable and inclusive agriculture and food systems. As an international organization, we are well placed to leverage relevant know-how and technologies that can be adapted to transform food systems in the Caribbean. We also have a role, along with our sister agencies, in providing solid analytical support for developing policies that enhance food security, promote equity, and enable sustainable management of natural resources, and that build resilience. Finally, the events of the last year have really underlined how interconnected the world is and how important it is to have fair global rules that govern the things of collective interest. The Caribbean needs to fully exploit its opportunities to influence these rules. FAO has a key role in many global governance platforms and mechanisms and can support the more effective engagement of the Caribbean in these. Our challenges as Caribbean SIDS are huge, and our voices in these fora must be powerful. Thank you.